you very much. Thank you. Thank you. When I was a very young boy, just starting to play the guitar, one of the first people who influenced me was Elvis Presley. And it was many years later when ELP were just first starting to tour in America. And we were in San Francisco and we had a day off. And my manager said to me, you know, Greg, rather than sit around the hotel all day, would you like to go and see Elvis perform? And well, Elvis had never played in Europe, so this was a wonderful opportunity. And so I said, yeah, you know, I'd love to see him. And so we went to Lake Tahoe, to this casino. And we went inside and sat down. And after a while, the house lights went down and this music started to play, this classical music. It was the theme from 2001. I'm sure you know it. It goes bum, 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 ba bum, 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 bum. Very dramatic music. And from behind the curtains, I heard an electric guitar. Bam, bam, bap, bap, bam, bam, bap, bap. And the curtains went back, and there was Elvis. And he was stood with his back to the audience. And they were shining a spotlight up at him and projecting his shadow onto the back of the wall at the back. Must have been 30 feet high. It was very impressive. And all of a sudden, Elvis spun round, going to a party in the county jail. And 3 women in the front just fainted. And of course, they rushed down and picked them up. And Elvis did 30 seconds of Jailhouse Rock. And then he did, Since My Baby Left Me, I Found a New Place to Dwell. Did 30 seconds of Heartbreak Hotel. And he did, You Ain't None But a Hound Dog. He did 30 seconds of that. He was only on for 2 minutes. And when he finished, the audience just exploded into applause. And Elvis went to the microphone and he said, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really not worth it. And I thought, what have you got to do to be worth it? You know, it was unbelievable. And anyway, the show went very quickly. And he was fantastic. I mean, just a fantastic performer. Wonderful voice. Terrific entertainer. And at the end of the show, he played one of these very fast songs. I think it was Poke Salad Annie, one of those very fast things. And he ran off the stage. And the band kept playing for a while, and then they stopped. And they switched the house lights back on again. And it was these bright, white, fluorescent lights. And a voice came over the PA, and it said, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has left the building. And of course, everybody felt terrible. You just felt ill. You know, 30 seconds before, you'd been looking at the most handsome man in the world. Blue-black hair, pearl-white teeth, suntan to die for, and a voice from heaven. And 30 seconds later, it was like a refugee camp. And so we walked outside, and my manager said to me, he said, well, there, Greg, you've seen Elvis perform. And I really felt very grateful for seeing him. He was really a great singer and a great entertainer. But to be honest, I felt quite depressed because I knew inside that I'd never be that good. And it took me some while to get over it. But in the end, you have to accept who you are And I mean, it didn't work out too bad in the end, but so that was it really. It was one of the great experiences of my life to see the King. And I'd like to do a tribute to Elvis tonight. This is one of the greatest rock songs I think ever written. It's called Heartbreak Hotel. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. But it's down at the end of Lonely Street, that Heartbreak Hotel. Made me so, you made me so lonely. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely I could die. Well, though it's always crowded, you still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the blues. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely that I died. Well, the bellhop's tears keep falling. The desk clerk's dressed in black. They've been so long down Lonely Street, they're never coming back. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely I could die. When I leave your baby, leave you find a new place to dwell. Just take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel. So you made me so lonely. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely I could die. All right. You still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry there in the blues. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely. You made me so lonely I could die.